Hey guys and gals, let's unbox and take a look at the Friendship Road Trip Travel Car by LEGO Friends. This is set number 42659. Contains 220 pieces, retails for $19.99, and the set was provided by the LEGO Group for review. Thank you, LEGO. Well, looks like we've got some things to do here. Looks like we're going to be going kayaking, and we got some accessories, and of course there's the car. Looks like we got ourselves an ice chest on top. And in addition, we have Aira, Aliya, and Liann. So it looks like it's the ladies' weekend out. And honestly, just from first impressions, this looks really fun. Now, in addition, look at the accessories we get on the top. So obviously, we get ourselves a skateboard, rollerblades, camera, and all sorts of stuff. Boy, it looks like this is going to be a fun road trip here. We got all sorts of activities. And here's the back. And yeah, I mean, this... it's like we're ready to go on a picnic here. This looks really fun. Well, let's open this up and see exactly what's inside the box. I'm just dying to go rollerblading and roller skating. Oh, well, obviously we got a set of stickers like they've seen better days. License plates that say travel. Let's see if this works pretty good. Yeah, not too bad for the stickers. I mean, I could survive that. And, well, I thought that was a red kayak or canoe, but no, that is in coral. That's a nice color to have for that. It'd be a good little accessory piece for a city. And looks like we got 4 numbered bags. That makes the build easier. And we got 1 printed building guide. And I'm hoping this is going to be a collaborative build. This would be good for a family, but we won't know that. Honestly, this looks more like a taxi cab than anything else. Now, I doubt this has a brick separator, and it doesn't show that it does. Well, that's bag 1. It doesn't have one, so yeah, it's to be expected. Well, doesn't look too bad at all. I can't wait to build this one. So head over to my second channel. We're going to build the set, come back, and take a closer look. Well, looks like we got plenty of accessories with this model. Lots of stuff going on here. We're going to take a look at our mini dolls real quick. So here we have Aliya with the blue camera. She's also got a life vest on, so she's probably the one that's going to be going in the canoe. Got her sunglasses and all sorts of stuff. Really cool. And then we have Aira. This one might be hard to focus in on. Not too bad, especially with Butterfingers today. I may be dropping a lot of things. And then we have Liann. Like, she doesn't go on the water. So what that means, she's probably skateboarding or rollerblading. And speaking of that, yes, you do get a set of rollerblades. These are in coral. It's a nice bright color for those. And you get a skateboard here. Sadly, those are stickers. A lot of the graphics you see in here are stickers. But in addition, you do get 2 helmets. Now here's a piece that I like. This is something new. It's like a cell phone, but this one's got a map on it. So that's really cool. And now we got the ice chest and some stools. Yeah, I'm not too fond of the floral pattern or whatever that is on those. We may have to rip those off when we're done. But I like the use of the treasure chest as an ice chest. So let's take a look in here and see what we have inside. We got a donut, some bread, maybe a cookie, and maybe some green grapes. We got a dog biscuit on top, or a cat biscuit, depends on how you look at everything. Now we got the little canoe, and yeah, this does detach. Easily put that back on. Not too bad at all. It only seats up to 1 mini doll. And now we're going to slide all this out of the way. We're going to take a look at the what is it called again? The travel car? Looks more like a taxi cab. This little trailer here does come off. Let's pull that off while we're here. Just basically a little trailer with just a box on it. I wish that was printed, but it's not. You got some space to store some items in there. And here is the travel car. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I like how they use the plates to slide for door handles. But those light purple rims, or those hubcaps, I don't know about that. Front bumper and grille, and I like how they use these for the side lights. Also got a place for all the accessories. Pretty cool. Here's the interior. And look, they didn't use that dinky steering wheel. They used a full-size one with 2 cans of soda inside too on the dashboard. So, yeah, as long as it's soda, I think we're fine. And now we can set our mini dolls in here. We'll have one of them be the driver. And let's see if we can do this where you can see better here. She does sit in there pretty easily. Not too bad. I'll put Aliya in there too. And I'm going to leave her glasses on, see if it'll fit. But her wig likes to come off. Yeah, let's put that on there. There we go. Let's have her take a seat. Yes, so it does seat 2 mini dolls side by side. Although it's, if you got big hands, it's going to be a bit more of a challenge. You can see where I'm fighting it to get it in there. Maybe I have to have one arm down. I don't know. There we go. Okay. And in the back, of course, you can throw the accessories in there or drop them on the floor. Depends on your preference. So we'll just put a Aira in there, kind of push her down in there. Yeah, this is not designed for adult hands, so obviously not. And that's pretty much what it is. You really can't put anything else in there except maybe a helmet or something. So you can set that in there. So little, I keep thinking his name is Churro, but that's a different creature. Well, okay, well, it's going to sit upside down, but plenty of room in there. Then we can put the top back on it. Well, let's throw the camera in there too. So the dog or whatever it is that even a dog? I don't know, it's hard to see what that is. And yeah, sometimes you're going to have to wiggle your windscreens just to get that to fit on top. Now, we got to put the accessories in here. Let's put this on here. And it just depends on how you want to pack this up. This little clip here is obviously for this skateboard. You can put your kayak up here. It should just snap in like that. And the ice chest goes on this side here. And this, as you can obviously tell, is more of just an accessory pack than anything here. Like that. Okay, so that's how everything's on there. Like we're ready for a road trip. And then the rest of this here can go in like this. I know some of you probably have better things to do than watch me do all this, but you know. And then the rollerblades, you can just shove them in that little hole there, and this extra helmet, shove that in there, and the phone, well, we'll just toss that in there. And you're ready to go. So at least everything can be fixed or stored in here. I wish there was a way to cover this up on the back, especially where I'm at. You got to have that covered if stuff blows out. The old highway patrol will really give you a ticket here. And let's tip this down here for you. You rarely ever see me do that in reviews. But I want to do this all in one shot here. And as you can tell, it's pretty much a heavily detailed small little build for what it is. And it's a really fun one. How fun? Here are my thoughts. And honestly, just for being a small set, this did keep my interest. So the build experience on this is pretty good. Now, sadly, this is not really a balanced build, so not 4 people can build this. I was hoping this to be a group build. 1 person can build the accessories, and then bags 2, 3, and 4 does the rest of this. So not quite balanced. I'd say this is more of a solo build. So probably only one person can build this at a time. I was hoping to be collaborative. Build quality seems pretty good. I didn't have anything crumble apart when I was building the set, but accessories could get lost. But for the most part, this stuff can be snapped on the top of the roof of the vehicle, and it's not too bad. So build quality seems pretty good. It's meant for play. And this roof here can stick a little bit. As you saw, we have to wiggle it in, but not too bad at all. Now, this could be dropped in a Lego City theme, obviously. You know, this is self-contained. You can just pick this up and put it in there. This would look good in a regular Lego City. You could just set the car on the side of the road, and it would look really good. And if you're not a fan of these colors, you can change them out and put your own accessories in there too, which would be really cool. And pretty pleased with the outcome of this set. Not too bad at all. Now, the bright colors and stuff do draw you into the build. I know some are not really a fan of it, but at least the newer Friends sets like this, the colors are a bit more subtle. They're not just right out pinks and pastels. This is flame yellowish orange. You got a white top here. It looks more natural. But there's still a lot of color in this set. And in addition to play value, since this is a playable model, everything's scaled for mini dolls, it does come with a lot of accessories too. So you're not going to be shortchanged on accessories. There's plenty of things to do here, and this will work with other Lego Friends themes, especially the lodge, the family beach set. This would work good with this too. It looks like it would fit with it, especially with the skateboard and the canoe and such like that. Now, for my final score, I'm going to give this set a 9.5 out of 10. The only thing I'm dinging off is stickers. Everything else is fine. I don't know why Lego kind of goes crazy on stickers on some of these sets. I've always emphasized it makes a set feel cheap. I understand why Lego does it, because if these were printed, I'm sure this set would be about $5 or $6 more. That's just a little too much for this. I can see why they're doing mostly stickers on this stuff. But if you're looking for a nice build to give your child or something to add to your Lego City or Lego Friends theme, this is a good companion for this. It's all self-contained. It looks good. You can just drop it and there's no modifications needed. And in addition to that, there's a lot of nice pieces that could be used for other creations. But overall, I am pleased with this vehicle. This looks really nice, especially for a Friends car. This looks really good. This looks like something you'd see more in a Lego City. So tell me your thoughts on this set.